And trying to make Colombians proud, OPAIN SA has developed El Dorado Airport as the cutting-edge facility of its kind in the Latin American region, allowing for greater comfort to the 23+ million passengers in transit every year through our air terminals. Inside the terminal, you'll recognize a wide variety of quality service-oriented systems intended for the sustainable development and security of the airport community, such as fire protection systems, emergency stations, safety harness systems, rainwater harvesting, wastewater treatment plant, intelligent lighting technology, and water-saving devices. The above mentioned means that El Dorado has the great responsibility of safeguarding health, security, environment, quality, and social management policies all over the concessioned area, which totals 424 hectares. It is crucial for you to pay attention to the indications and regulations described below, as they will be essential for your planned duties to be carried out successfully and executed in a safe and environmental responsible manner. Chapter 1. Integral Policy Pillars. OPAIN SA manages, modernizes, expands, operates, maintains, and commercially exploits El Dorado International Airport in a safe, efficient, and pleasant manner through a management-based process that allows it to communicate with employees, users, contractors, guests, commercial area owners, and neighboring communities its commitments in regard to the quality of its services, the environment, the on-duty health and security, the social management, the operational security. What is HSEQ? H. Health. Healthcare at the workplace. Health is a person's most prized possession. That's why our responsibility is to ensure good health for all of our associates. S. Safety. Security in the workplace. A safe job is a good job. Our commitment is to enforce widely recognized industrial security standards. E. Environment. Environmental protection is a guarantee for sustainability for generations to come. We set targets and actions with a systematic focus on protection and efficiency of natural resources. Q. Quality. OPAIN SA is constantly improving and looking for the highest standards that highlight the HSEQ culture and corporate social responsibility, customer service, and timely answer to our clients and third-party alike. OPAIN SA is certified under ISO 9001-2008 in accordance with the commitment acquired with Aeronáutica Civil through the concession contract signed in 2007. In addition, it builds up its processes under standards established on ISO 14001 and OHSAS 18001. Chapter 2. The HSEQ Standard. OPAIN SA developed the HSEQ Standard in order to establish the regulations on healthcare, security, environment, and quality that must be kept within the concessioned area of the El Dorado International Airport. These regulations will serve as a guideline and do not relieve third parties from compliance of legal and technical norms governing its economic activity. Norms, they state, do understand and apply in its integrity. The present document applies to commercial area owners and its contractors, subcontractors, and suppliers, as well as any natural or legal persons that on the basis of the civil or commercial link with OPAIN SA executes its economic activity inside the concessioned area. For more information, go to www.opain.co. In order to request an entrance permit to the concessioned area, you must abide by the following. 1. Complete the OPAIN SA HSEQ introductory course. 2. Present a workplace risk analysis document. 3. Turn over current Social Security system payments, health promotion agencies, labor risk insurance, pension fund administration. Other than the mentioned items, third parties must present the requirements listed below as applicable in accordance with their activity. 1. Work at high altitude. For any job or displacement taking place at a distance equal or greater to 1.5 meters above an inferior level. Required documentation. Training Certificate for safe work at high altitude. Coordinator Training Certificate for work at high altitude. Quality Certificate and Inspection Registry Certificate of fall protection equipment and access systems to be used. Work Permit Format. Health and Security License in the workplace from an HSEQ accountable. 2. Critical elevations and/or cargo lifting. Crane rigger personnel. Inspection certificates of lifting equipment. Calibration certificate of the load moment indicator. In case that the equipment is registered at a local district transit and/or transport authority, a current compulsory traffic accident insurance must be presented, as well as a license plate and a techno-mechanical checkup. Non-contractual civil liability policy. 3. Electrical work. For any electrical work or job taking place on electrical installations, the following should be presented. Required documentation. Professional license, professional inspection certificate, or current license certificate of the person qualified for construction or modification of electrical installation. An established and well-documented procedure that identifies activities and specific duties to be done while conducting live line maintenance. Technical specifications of personnel protective equipment. 4. Hot work. For any hot job or process involving an ignition source, call it heat, flames, or spark generating hot source, the following should be presented. Required documentation, work permit format, technical specifications of personal protective equipment, security sheets for chemical products that will be used, qualifying certificate from the worker and responsible supervisor of the specific hot work to be done. 5. Confined spaces and/or with hazardous atmospheres. For any job involving confined spaces and/or hazardous atmospheres, the following should be presented. Required documentation. Work permit format that includes identification of the area. Current calibration certificate for the measuring devices. Current certificates and inspection registry for the equipment to be used. Equipment checklist. Training certificate on hazardous atmospheres from workers and health and safety executive in charge. 6. Rinse of potable water tanks. In order to rinse potable water tanks, the third party must present the following documentation. Sanitation concept from Bogotá's District Health Secretariat. Environmental Action Plan. Compliance with Chapter B9, Title B, Section 2 of the Technical Regulation on Potable Water and Basic Sanitation, 2000. 7. Integrated Pest Management. For an integrated pest management, the third party must present the following. Required sanitary concept issued by Bogotá's District Health Secretariat via Pablo VI Hospital, located in the Bosa District, or from any other state-owned social entity duly authorized. Pesticide Matrix. Qualifying certificate on professional pesticide handling issued by the National Service of Learning. Technical specifications and safety sheets for the chemical products to be used. 8. Private events and large agglomerations. Fulfill the requirements established on District Decree 192 of 2011 for Bogotá's Mayor's Office. Environmental Action Plan. Any engineering activity will have an impact on natural resources. Reason why the commercial area owner, contractor, or subcontractor must elaborate an environmental action plan identifying the environmental impact the activity is going to generate, as well as describing the mitigation actions and the register it will generate as evidence. Chapter 3. Security and Health at the Workplace. Security and health at the workplace are issues of great importance for OPAIN S.A.'s concessionaire. That's why it emphasizes on preventing injuries and diseases derived from work-related activities, constantly improving management and performance in security and health at the workplace, fulfilling relevant legal requirements and others voluntarily acquired, generating a culture on security and health at the workplace that involves committing employees, users, contractors, guests, commercial area owners, and neighboring communities. In accordance with concession contract on Clause 23, OPAIN S.A. establishes the implementation of a security and industrial hygiene manual oriented at labor risk prevention for concessionaire workers and third parties that might be affected by jobs carried out in the concessioned area. For more information, visit www.opain.co. Chapter 4. Environment. The Ministry of Environment issued Resolution 1330 in 1995, which granted an environmental license to El Dorado International Airport. The license was partially given to Opain SA through Resolution 1001 of 2009 and modified by Resolution 025 of 2014, in which an environmental management plan was approved. The environmental management plan identifies the aspects and impacts of all operative and constructive activities of the area concession to Opain SA, as well as the controls to be implemented. This plan consists of constructive and/or operative activities, integrated solid waste management, domestic, hazardous, and recyclable, liquid waste management, domestic and industrial, maintenance of the water supply networks, sewers, the pumping system, and treatment plants, monitoring the water quality, drinking water, surface water, groundwater, and wastewater source and receiver, rainwater channels and pumping system management, management and control by commercial area owners to prevent water pollution, blue water management, management of fauna, flora, and control of reservoirs, handling of fuels. The general obligations of Opain SA include: inform all personnel involved in the project about the obligations included in the partial cession of the environmental license and inform of important events that affect the environment. Also, all environmental permits must remain in effect. Opain SA has developed specific environmental programs in order to create culture. Amongst them are Solid Waste Integral Manage, for which Opain SA has developed 5 basic colors for waste management. These are green, recyclable waste; black, ordinary waste; red, hazardous waste; white, sanitary waste; yellow, waste generated in foreign object debris platform. The waste in the green, black, white, and yellow bags are transferred to the airport's collection center, where they are pre-treated. The waste from the red bag must be disposed of by each commercial area owner, contractor, or subcontractor using an authorized device. However, waste from international flights must be taken to Opain SA's collection center. Every commercial area owner, according to their activities, should develop a solid waste integral management plan that complies with the color code created by Opain SA. Saving of and efficient use of water and energy. With the modernization of El Dorado International Airport, Opain SA included water-saving systems with discharge sensors in all of its restrooms. The airport roof was strategically designed to direct rain to pre-treatment in order to be used for cleaning. The passenger terminal has thermoacoustic glass panels that maintain comfortable conditions inside, isolate the noise made by jet engines, and allow daylight to enter the airport, which along with light sensor devices intends for greater savings of electrical energy. Every commercial area owner should develop, according to their activities, a saving of and efficient use of water and energy plan. Other provisions to consider. Grease traps. The places where food is prepared, such as restaurants, casinos, and others, should have grease trap systems. Procedures or instructions for cleaning and disinfection should be developed according to the dimensions of the grease trap systems. Spills. Every commercial area owner, contractor, subcontractor, and/or supplier that develops activities that involve the handling of dangerous materials and waste that can cause spills should have a spill kit that meet the requirements established under the Decree of 321 of 1999, 1609 of 2002, and 4741 of 2005. Furthermore, in case of a spill, the standard procedure for emergencies of this type should be performed. 1. Generation of the incident. report to Operation Control Center. Telephone numbers 220-5668, 384-8867, or Avantel telephone number 350-557-4166. Also, request the assistance of the Fire Extinguishing Service and HSEQ. 2. Spill containment. With absorbent cloths, particulate matter, or the absorbent containment. 3. Absorption of hazardous material or waste. With inert absorbent or oleophilic cloths, process approved by the Fire Extinguishing Service and HSEQ. 4. Collection of hazardous waste in red bag. This should be disposed of by authorized personnel of the qualified environmental organization. 5. Wash the affected area with a biodegradable degreaser and a small amount of water, which should be collected afterwards and gotten rid of as hazardous waste. The liquid waste should not be discharged into drains, ditches, or stormwater systems or sewage. Items not allowed. The burning of waste in the concessioned area. Washing machinery and equipment in platform without a system of collection and treatment of water used in the cleaning. Tree felling and pruning without the appropriate permissions of the pertaining environmental authority. Chapter 5. Social Management. The social management, offering work opportunities, equality of conditions, and recruitment transparency, participating in consultations and well-being activities with surrounding communities. Chapter 6. Third-party obligations. HSEQ Decalogue. The administrative and operational staff of commercial space owners, as well as any natural or legal persons, which on the basis of the civil or commercial link with Opine SA performs their economic activity within the concessioned area, must 1. Fulfill the obligations of knowing and applying the HSEQ standard and the Industrial Safety Manual. 2. Use of the personal protective equipment. 3. Perform daily activities without being under the influence of alcohol and/or psychoactive substances. 4. Use water and energy efficiently when performing activities. 5. Properly store and dispose of waste in the places approved for that purpose. 6. Report all events and/or situations that have the potential of that may cause injuries, losses, damage, or contamination. 7. Begin activities with a safe work environment analysis. 8. Wear the identification card or provisional sticker at all times in a visible place, at the height of the chest or the forearm, as well as the identity card from the labor risk insurance to which you are affiliated. 9. Report all injuries and incidents related to safety in the environment that occur during job activities and take place in their investigations. 10. Take action to prevent discharges to streams, rain gutters, and on the ground. Chapter 7. In case of emergency. In case of an emergency while performing any job in El Dorado International Airport, 1. Keep calm. 2. Walk towards the exit, following the evacuation route signage of the area where you are located. 3. Head towards the closest meeting point. Every commercial area owner or contractor should have the following resources for the prevention and attention of emergencies. First aid kit. The first aid kit should be at least a Type A under Resolution 0705. Firefighting equipment. The commercial area owners or contractors must have clean agent stretcher. The commercial area owners must have at least a rigid stretcher with a fixed skull immobilizer, an auxiliary cervical immobilizer, and a body fastening harness with at minimum of 6 carrying straps. Report any accident or incident to the Operation Control Center numbers 220-5668 or 384-8867 or to Avantel 350-557-4166. Thank you for your attention and welcome to El Dorado International Airport.